Hello everybody, and welcome back to WorldBox. And everything's just loading in right now, it seems like. Yeah, seems like it just plops everything in right off the bat. So, let's see how this goes this time around. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but who cares? And a lot of dwarf ships have migrated to this area now. They're all on the move too. Looks cool, like little convoys moving out. It's neat. This area is now, this river around here is pretty much under dwarf control, which is good. We got a bunch of other ships of other types as well in areas. Orc Port is fairly close to the human one. I'm not sure if that's good if there's ever war, but yeah, who really cares, to be honest. But is that Dirbador's army? And is that only a wooden hammer? It is. That's kind of sad. They can't afford anything besides wood. They don't even have very much wood. Let's check Ganitar. They don't have much resources either, yet they do. Huh. Well, the orcs seem to have control over most of the east, almost all of the east side of the world now. Interesting. Very interesting. That's also good for them. Neg has been reigning for nearly 1,000 years, almost. It's gonna be soon. He's chilling with the rest of the army, I think. Can't even tell where he is. He must be in a house. Yeah, he is. Okay. That's good. But, there's not much left for the orcs here. A lot of their buildings have been destroyed, especially in this area where that battle was fought. The one-man battle. The battle where a single dwarf killed over 200 orcs. He definitely deserved to live, but he honored the dwarves in a way that none of the others can. I wonder if there should be a way where I could see, like, the most powerful people. I don't know. But, let's see, where? There's the human king. That's alright. He's got some pretty good gear. Critical hit, okay. So he basically always has a chance of doing critical damage. In a nutshell. Human army is at 67. Zdeps is at 62. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And the humans are building quite a bit, in fact. I don't remember them having so many buildings so far north at this point. There's some old remnants of roads there. And I'm not sure if that's from them. That could be from dwarves. That's what I'm guessing. And it looks like they're building with the roads almost. Kinda what the dwarves were doing. Because yeah, there's a tent there. And it doesn't look like they're really up to much else right now. The orc army is all up north here in Zdep. If the humans can take out their barracks, that would really get rid of their training capacity for troops. They'd have a lot less and really ill-equipped people fighting. And the dwarves have reclaimed their lost land over here. Wait. Oh, they tore down a house. Okay. I see still roads from when the humans ruled this area. From when the Iwasan Imperium was still around. But constant war has really deteriorated that. Which might change in the future. with the humans getting ever closer to regaining their former glory. It might change, in fact. What if it's possible for one city to inhabit the entire continent? It's very possible, I suppose. And what are these boats up to? I see a lot of dwarf ships just kind of around. Not sure why. The human ships are becoming more and more prominent out there now. And what are the orcs up to? They're chilling over there by the mine. And nothing important in history has happened yet. Some disasters may occur, but not yet. The humans are not doing half bad. They are actually, oh wow, starting to get armor now. Okay. Seems like. Some of them are, at least. The ones that need it. And the town hall is right there. They still have this house here surrounded by water. I'm not even sure how the water got there. That might have been man-made by me, I'm not sure. It could have been a disaster that occurred, destroyed some of the sand, perhaps. And Zeddep's port is right there, okay. So how is Dirbador's army coming along? They're now getting steel weapons, and some adamantite is coming back into play. And that brain is still sitting there, destroyed for now. And what is the human army up to? It doesn't look like they're up to anything right now. But Zeddep is definitely on the back foot. Are they at max population? They are. So are the humans, which are still increasing in armies. And they still gain quite a bit of gold each year. They've got some medals, which is good. That's always good. And that guy is alright. So, and the orc army right there is really, Ord-Ez really brought its army back up really quickly. But I imagine if the dwarves were able to... No, that wouldn't work, would it? I don't think it would. And we... Oh, the rain spawned right here where I was looking. Okay. The dwarf army in this area is starting to emerge, along with housing. And lightning is striking. It struck a boat. Okay. Didn't expect that. And... Okay, that is really loud. It's striking a lot of boats, in fact. Did not expect that to happen. But, here we are. Wondering if I should add other stuff to the world. Like, I don't know. Tumor, maybe? No. Or a zombie apocalypse, eventually? Maybe I'll make like an alternate timeline in which a zombie apocalypse happens. That would be interesting. I kind of like the idea of that. That would be very cool. And, but that should be something for another time. Not to worry about quite yet, and orcs are getting bullied by lightning now. And Zegon. It destroyed the port. The lightning just destroyed the port. Well, that's no good. And now they have another one. Look at that. Just like that, it's that easy to get something new. Apparently it's that easy. And the dwarves are not doing too good in regards of armies right now. Except in... okay, you know what? Maybe they are doing alright in regards of armies. But... let's see. Ord-Ez has an insanely big army. What is it? 122. So, and 100 right there. Zeddep has 54 out of 74. And so I imagine if I give Irina enough time, they'll be able to get a big army too. That's a very good assumption, seeing as they have 340 people living there. And I bet that could easily destroy Zeddep. It's possible that they could. I see a lot of them getting better weapons, which is good. And it looks like they're all gathering on the coast for whatever reason. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing something similar to what's going on over here. They're doing the dance. Oh, the captain's finally moving out. Everybody else is following in a relatively straight line. I see just orcs dying on the street. That's not really that common in everyday life. And will the dwarves be able to take this last piece of land, or will it fall into orc hands? I'm kind of guessing that it'll end up going to the orcs, but that's just an assumption. It's hard to tell what would happen. Let's see. It's possible that Terrell could take it. Deir Bador is really expanding now, getting all its former lands back, stealing it back from the orcs. Irina's population is starting to increase quite a bit now. That's good for the humans. But so is Zeddep's. 56 out of 74 and 70 out of 110. So the human army is increasing by quite a bit, in fact. That is really good for them. And hopefully they'll be able to build it up large enough to finally overthrow Zeddep. And then perhaps the dwarves will go to war with them. Perhaps. But you never know. If I turned on rebellions, I bet the Orcish Empire would just fall into pieces. Because there hasn't been a rebellion forever, really. Hasn't happened in a long time. A long time indeed. But Irina is looking fairly well. It's coming along well. I wonder what I should do next. I gotta do something else in here to keep things interesting. For me and you. But let's see. Nothing really there. Or here really, but over here is the interesting area. UFOs, dragons. Dragon could be fun. Zombies. Demons. Ooh, maybe a tower. Like one of those towers there. Perhaps. That could work. And it looks like Zeddep and its army is chilling over there. And I just noticed that the humans are doing really well. It seems like there's a lot more housing now than there's ever been. And they aren't building too close to the shore over there either, which is good. Population is booming. Indeed it is. Leader is Ryer. Let's see. Wait, what do you mean? Leader is not Ryer? Oh, that's the leader of the village. Okay. The king is Eweshek, level 5, 58 years old. He's a genius, apparently. And he's also right here on the coast, just chilling. So where does he get his extra health from? That is my question. He has 100 extra health, and I'm not sure where it is. It could just be from his level. He is level 5. So that does come pretty easily with extra health. Well, well, well. Okay. So, I kind of want to make the dwarves go to war, but I also don't because I know that Terrell will be terribly destroyed. Ignore the pun. No pun intended, in fact. But the orcs have reclaimed a lot of their land around here as well. Technically, it was never theirs. It was all not Human Empire. Iwasan Imperium occupied. And Irina is now got a bigger population than Zopenberg. Good for them. Ooh. Oh. That was not good. That nearly hit the king right there. Dodapaz really took a hit from that one. People are on fire and they're really far from any water. Are they going to the well? People are going to the well to get water, it looks like. Yeah, they all have their buckets out. People are dying, though. A lot of housing was destroyed as a result of that. That was a really bad impact right there. Luckily, Nag is fine. He's never been better. He's got bad diplomacy, though, which isn't very ideal. Irina's army is still increasing by the looks of it. 83 out of 151. They could perhaps get a big army. A very big army, in fact. Enough to overthrow Zedep and maybe Rapako. Rapako? I think that's what it is. That's the name I'm gonna go with. So, but what about this island here? What can ever happen from that? Is there even any point to having it? Should it just be grenaded? Maybe you should move away. Okay, well that only did minimal damage, which is good. Very good. Doesn't seem like many people like going to the deep water. I mean, who would want to? And there is still one single geyser left from before. Somehow. I honestly didn't expect many to survive. After that first impact, I mean, I thought that would wipe them all out. If it wiped out 4, how could it not wipe out the 5th one? In my opinion. But I guess that just got lucky. Human army is looking really good. Irina's population is increasing greatly, along with their army. Zedep's army is also increasing, but not nearly as quickly as the human one, which is good. I'm hoping that the humans can finally put up a big fight and do a full-on invasion now. Very soon. But I gotta give time for them to increase their army size. And we got human ships elsewhere as well. And where is this lightning? I don't see anything anywhere. Where is it raining? Am I blind? I could very well be blind. What? Okay, well I didn't see it there, so it has to be up here somewhere then. Or maybe not. Where are you? Well, apparently... Oh, there it is. Okay. I see it now. I look for the water, that's all. Nothing too complicated. I mean, not yet anyways. I'm interested to see how things will go from here, though. Humans are building really expensive looking houses on the very edge of the city. And looks like dwarves are getting bullied by lightning, which shouldn't be anything new. Not really. But human army is now at 92. Z-Depths is at 56. Whoa. That sounded like a lot. It struck a house right there. House is burning. I do see a dwarf with a bucket trying to put out the fire though. And it does look like he stopped it temporarily. And we got fire spreading elsewhere though. And that house is still on fire. And they stopped that as well. Got more fire over here though. We got a dwarf coming with a bucket though. Cannot beat a bucket. And there we go. And it struck the townhouse that time. Huh. Look at all of the humans in that army. That is crazy. And are they starting to get better equipped? Somewhat. It looks like they're getting a little better equipped as compared to before. But they are getting close to 100. Z-Depth isn't even at 60. Humans will be able to easily invade Z-Depth soon. Maybe even more spots in the future. We see a lot of humans that are getting smarter with better gear. This guy doesn't have much health though. He does have good weapons though. Less armor though. But that isn't important. So humans are really starting to return now. They're starting to make their return. In all these years of peace, they're finally starting to come back, which is good. And the lightning is still happening in dwarf territory. But yeah, I think I'll leave it here for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And as always, on that note, on the note of that lightning strike, I'll see you all in the next video.